This thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Chronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Morton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, is your illness talking? I'm on your side.
Is he though?
Easy, you're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
Things are not so good in Monarch Land.
Figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
More paintings.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for
I
activation?
see a Care Bear with a flying pet dog.
Why?
Flying through a forest.
To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
You talking to the wall?
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand.
I mean, we're at the midnight hour, so... Anyway, welcome back to Quantum Break. I am Thorz. You are watching The Last Arcade. What's the little glowy thing? Oh, this is where the gala was. This is so sad. I didn't even get to enjoy it. Can we just turn on the music? Can't walk any faster. Oh, there we go. Gotta wait till I get down the stairs, apparently.
I should have been here. Somebody made a false report. Sent me to the tunnels to divert my attention.
Like I said, people working against you.
These are cool.
Who was that on the radio?
Light up futons.
We're still working on that.
Are these speakers, though? Like, they double as speakers. Here's my view. Okay, down there, right here.
Do you want to see this laptop or not?
Hold your horses.
How do
We're
you want
time
to
travelers. We got plenty of time.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close.
Yeah.
Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Well, I mean, the obvious one, before viewing the two options, where he sees the future, I mean, right now, kind of obvious to pick Amaral, because he's going to... I mean, obviously Hatch is betraying him, but let's see what the future has in store.
I want him apprehended. Immediately.
So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
Okay, Serene chooses to trust Sophia and suspects Hatch is a traitor. Right, now let's check out D.
Alright, Amaral. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it. despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. Then she took them away.
If she'd turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
Okay, well, I mean, he's been with Hatch long enough, hasn't he? Let's take a different route. Even though I suspect that the majority of people who play this game choose A. Or would you call it Q, because you press Q to confirm the choice of A, or you press E to confirm the choice of D. We're going AQ, okay?
Sophia's data's always been good. I'll trust her judgment. We need to analyze these figures and make final preparations to activate the lifeboat protocol at once.
Fine. I'll take the laptop to the science department.
No, I think I'll do that myself.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Better run.
Sir?
Put people on Mr. Hatch. I want constant eyes on him.
Yes, sir. You got it. We pulled some images from the security cameras. We've identified Joyce's accomplice. She's Beth Wilder, one of our mid-level
Cover
operatives.
blown.
Her.
Mid-level.
My God, she's been with us all along. She's working with Jack. Where is she now?
Unknown. But we've got a kill team tracking her.
No. She can't be killed. Not yet. Find her. And whatever Mr. Hatch does,
They want to know what she knows.
don't screw this up.
Putting a lot on the plate of that dude.
Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started. She'd been there the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
Okay. Junction 3. Amaral, you chose to have serene trust, Dr. Sophia Amaral. 69% of the community agree with the choice. I assumed that would be the case. I actually expected to be a higher number. I guess a lot of people do like Hatch, but like, I don't know. I thought this was the more interesting choice. We'll see how it goes though. Alright. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of bonus footage right now. And then stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be the next part in our TV series that we've got to watch along to. Alright. Hit that like button right now. And here we go with the bonus footage. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is from Bruce Lutz Part 2. Alright, here we go. It's going to be kind of long here. Hey, Sophia. Still haven't gotten any notes back from you on the first half of my screenplay, but I'm finished the second half now, so I'll send it your way. Let me know what you think. The Time Knife, written by Bruce Livingstone. Act 2. Bruce has just had his best friend killed by his boss, Paul Marine. Bruce now has a time knife that sends things through time if he stabs them. He is going to Paul Marine's wedding now to tell his girlfriend Sophie not to marry him because he's really guy. Interior wedding building day. It is a wedding. Paul Marine and his girlfriend Sophie are getting married. Sophie is real attractive. If most girls are ham sandwiches, then she is a 16-ounce steak. What? Bruce enters the wedding building. Bruce, stop. Sophie, Bruce, I am so happy that you came. You can't marry Paul Marine. He's a really guy. He's lying. I'm not. He killed my best friend with time bullets. But that's impossible. Time travel doesn't exist yet. Heh, yet. Okay. Bruce, that's what they want us to think. But I actually have a knife that is also a time machine and sends people through time when I stab them. I want to believe you, but that doesn't make sense. I will prove it. Bruce grabs Sophine's mom. Here is a bunch of money for lottery tickets. Oh, I thought he was going to stab her mom. Bruce gives Sophine's mom a bunch of money for lottery tickets. He stabs her with the time knife. But gently, not violently, just so that she will travel through time. She disappears. Sophine's mom enters the wedding building. She is now wearing different clothes. Dun dun dun! Sophine's mom. He's right! He stabbed me gently with the time knife, and I was sent to the past. He also gave me a bunch of money, which I used to buy a lottery ticket that I knew would win, and now I have $1 million. You helped my mom become rich? Thank you, Bruce. You made me rich the first moment I saw you. Rich in my heart. With love. I always loved you the most, but Paul Marine and I already just got married. You're too late. Or is he? The minister pulls off his mask. He is actually George Washington. Boom. You didn't see that coming, did you? Nope, nobody saw that coming. Bruce knew you were getting married. I'm not doing a Bruce. I'm not doing a George Washington accent, so yeah. Bruce knew you were getting married, so he stabbed himself and traveled to the past. Then stabbed me so that I would be sent to this time. I then pretended to be a wedding minister for the ceremony, but I am actually not a minister at all. Which means the marriage isn't official. You did all this for me? Yes, I stabbed George Washington because I love you. The man you were about to marry wasn't actually Paul Marine. Paul Marine takes off his mask. It's Slabo, Bruce's best friend. This is actually a fake wedding. I saved Slabo's life and then had him disguise himself as your boyfriend to make this look real, but it was actually a test to see if it were meant to be. The only thing meant to be is your death. Sophine pulls out a gun. She pulls off her mask. It's the real Palmer. But how? I followed you to the past using my time bullets and discovered your plan to marry Sophine. So I already married Sophine in the past. She didn't want to, but then I showed her this baby. Paul Marine reveals a baby. I told her that this baby was actually our baby from the future, and that I used time bullets to travel with the baby back to the past to show her that we had a family together in the future. But in reality, it is just a baby that I stole that isn't mine. Then whose baby is it? The real Sophine enters wearing futuristic pants and a shirt. Ours. Are you Sophine from the future? Yes, you are very quick to understand things. I came to the past to tell you that in the future, you and I got married. Bruce, we had very active and highly satisfying sex life, which led to the birth of our future child, Uruguay. That is the baby that Paul Marine is holding. He stole our baby. But why? Paul Marine stole our baby and then traveled to the past so that we could use the baby as a lie to trick younger me to marry him instead of by saying that it was actually the baby that he would have with me in the future. The past version of me believed him, and because of that, I married Paul instead and no longer ever marry you at all. Oh man. It's over, Bruce. We're married. Until death do you part. Bruce pulls out the time knife. Paul Marine pulls out his gun with the time bullets inside. Who wrote this? I just wanted to ask that. They have the best fight of any movie ever. At the end, Bruce has Paul Marine with a knife to his neck. It's been a slice. Bruce lifts his knife up to cut Paul Marine. You won't get me this easy. Paul Marine aims the gun at himself and shoots himself 30 times. The clip is bigger than a regular pistol. I'm glad he explained that one. Paul disappears, but then 30 Paul Marines enter. Oh. I shot myself 30 times so that I was sent to many different times at the same time, which meant there were 30 of me. Now we are all here to kill you. Which means that each of you has a time bullet inside of you. Of course, but I made sure that we were all shot in areas that have no vital organs, and we will get the bullets removed after we kill you. Unfortunately for you, I traveled to the past earlier and took your gun and added an electric charge on each of your time bullets. I control the electric charges with this handheld detonator. No! Yes, it's quite shocking. Bruce presses his detonator. All 30 Paul Marines are electrified from the inside. Their skin peels open all over like sausages that are left on the barbecue for too long that peel open all over. The Paul Marines all die. Consider that my resignation. Goo goo gaga. Oh yeah. God bless America. Bruce and Sophie make out. Sophie waits for a few seconds for the audience to stop applauding before saying her next line. Congratulations. You passed the test. What test? We always believed you were the chosen one, so we traveled to the past to test you and make sure. We now believe you are ready to fight the ultimate villain from the future. Okay. Who is the ultimate villain? His name is Paul Marine. But I just killed Paul Marine. No, the Paul Marine you have known this whole time has actually been an actor from the future that we paid to play Paul Marine for the test. The actual Paul Marine is exactly the same, but he lives in the future. He was an actor, which means my job was fake as well. Yes, that is the only reason why you were kept in a low-level position for so many years without a single promotion, and it appeared that people didn't give you the respect that you clearly deserve. Because in reality, you are the chosen one. It all makes sense now. We must travel to the future. Are you ready? Looks like it's time to find out. Bruce puts on his shades. George Washington waves the American flag. End of movie. Bruce Savage will return in Time Knife 2: The Reckoning. Yes! Good stuff.